Oh. Who do you think's going to win? Or Paul even first?
Oh my god, there's some motorbike going flat outside my gap.
I have a feeling Ghost Rider could get Paul. You're away looking at your win, didn't you?
No, I'm sending this.
Oh.
Send it into the chat here.
Nah, I think Ghost Rider might get Paul, unless I don't know what the Epic's like. So
I'm still waiting for gamers for you, yeah. Players.
paddles, aye.
No worries.
Here we go.
And here we go. Hungary. F2 FPSL. One shot qualifying. As we see Ghost Rider leading into the first corner here.
Goes a bit wide.
Bit wide, surely.
Paddles spins, kinda.
So we're qualifying, so it'll be interesting to see what the race is like. But oh, already we have car spinning.
Close between Trench and Ryder.
Yeah. Ryder dropping down a bit. But now it'll be interesting to see what actually happens for the race, whether it'll be so wet or dry, and you know.
I feel fucking Ghost Rider do well.
Yeah, oh, he has the talent in him, but he just needs to fucking put it out on the track, you know. For the race.
Trench probably looks like he's got
good advantage, isn't it?
Yeah. Epic isn't far behind him though.
No, he's not
looks
at
like
all.
Trench will get Paul though.
Oh, Ghost Rider and Paddle
there's
staying in
no-
places here.
I'd say it will be a close race.
Especially if it's wet. But I know personally Trench really likes this track, so.
But you know what that fast left-hander's like in Sector 1. A lot of people lose it on it.
Oh!
Oh, a whole second.
Yeah. And McGill just, is he coming across the line? Maybe not yet. He's coming. He's dedicated not to retire from the qualifying station here.
Taking a very slow round the last corner.
Alright, slowly but surely. He actually didn't make it to the
he
line, but...
He retired, yeah.
Yeah.
Be good going into turn 1. See
Yeah.
who gets a good start.
See what mayhem happens, especially if it's in the rain.
Trenchy with 4 points already because of Pope.
Yep.
Doing the Vapor Esports team proud.
Yeah, of course, Ghost Rider and Trench racing for Vapor, so they're looking to chuck some points on the board. I suppose it's only pre-season, but just to show us where the pace is at, you know, for the rest of the season. The 6 races, I believe. We're doing David Croft and Crofty and
Well done. Big
cheers.
Crofty.
We're doing him on here. Hi. He's rubbish.
Aye. 10 times better. F1 sign is up now.
Here we are, boys, for the feature race. Of course, first time we doing this as well as you boys, so we don't actually know if there's formation laps or what the story is, you know. But as we can see here,
as well.
As we can see here, anyways, boys, it's a good day here, anyways, and at the Hungary ring. Sun's out. Sun's out, guns out.
Hayden late joining. Don't know if he'll be able to race, but
Is he in the list, is he, or drivers?
he just joined. He's not. No, it doesn't seem so.
As we wait for the drivers to choose their strategies here, with 9 seconds to go, Hayden decides to leave. Well, that's the book in esports. I think he's a new joinee, you know.
It's meant to be good.
Obviously, me and Gordon decided to take a break from a few races, you know, take it handy. Oh, and we're the formation lap on that. I was gonna say that was a very quick 5 lights.
I
But
must say
obviously,
that BWT is looking sexy. He's on the mediums as well.
Trench also on the mediums. We'll have a wee look here at all wheels wherever we can see them. Oh, there's 2 medium runners on the grid here. We have Patters and we have Trench, and the rest are soft. So we'll see how that decides to play out. Myself personally, I'm not too sure how the tyres wear in the F2 or on these tracks as well. But we will soon see towards a couple of laps how what the pit window will be and all that kind of stuff, you know.
Miguel seems to have taken over Morris on the formation lap.
They are rearing to go. Obviously, I think of a bit of a gap between Morris and Ghost Rider here, as they try to Morris is Ghost Rider, as they try to make the opponents feel like they have very cold tires here. Here they are coming around the hairpin left.
His favourite.
Yeah, Trench looking favourite.
Miguel nearly lost it.
A full second up on qualifying there in first place, but then again that was wet, so different conditions, different results, possibly. You never know. Some drivers seem more comfortable. Well. Yeah, exactly. Never know how this could all plan out, boys. This is why we are here, to broadcast and to show the viewers good racing. Hopefully that may occur. Here we are anyways at this horrible angle, and we don't have any lights on the screen. Oh, they're coming now, boys. That's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go here at the Hungary wing. I cannot see nothing because the view is awful. But Trench looks to get a bad start, and Blitzing Rig is way in front. Ghost Rider with a lightning start up into... Could he take first place? Ghost Rider up in the second place, battling his teammate, I believe. Maybe not. No, they're in different cars.
Oh, he's got in front.
And Ghost Rider has first place. Oh, and there's wing damage. There's wing damage for the BWT of Patters here. Oh, it seems to be an end plate gone, and that's not good for Patters, especially on the medium runner. So I don't know what strategy he may be on towards the end. But as we see a position change up here again.
Morris.
Oh, and that's Blitzen Rig well right, and here comes Trench to try take advantage of that. Has Trench got him into the chicane? Yeah, I believe he has comfortably. Oh, and I see someone. Oh, and there goes the BWT of Patters into the wall. Is that more damage? Possibly. I can't see with this here. I'll camera again, because I don't know what the camera says, boys, but.
Ghost Rider's just building a gap now to Trench in the front.
Ghost Rider, the black horse here, coming out of nowhere. Then again, Ghost Rider does need to build his gap because he's on the softs. Vapor, Trench obviously on mediums here, so you know what I mean. Trench will be looking towards to be quicker towards the end. But obviously a great start for Ghost Rider in first place in the Carolyn. Followed by Trench, Piston Rig, and Morris Minor, and not far behind McGill and Patters. Patters actually not pitting, which is surprising for having no end plates there.
Did he lose his front wing? Not just an end plate?
No, he's an alright wing, but his end plate's gone though. Like it affects enough, you know, especially around this here track with the S's and that. Obviously, Ghost Rider building his gap on the softs. I think it went up 4 tenths now in the past few corners. Looking good here from Ghost Rider. Touch wood.
Strong start.
Commentator's curse. Can't say nothing. Strong start. I'm having a wee look here to see position changes, and Trench and Blitzen has went down 1 each. Sorry, and Ghost Rider obviously having the most favourable start of the grid with 3 positions gained. So looking good here so far for Ghost Rider. And
Epic is
Trench,
catching Trench.
Epic is gonna give Trench a money's worth here, I believe, coming
But
around
he
to the
is on
hairpin
the
left.
soft, so he would be quicker.
Yeah. I see Blitzenrig locking up there. And obviously we see Patters coming onto the back of McGill too. Patters with no end plate, but we'll have a wee look here. As I think, yeah, Blitzenrig has dropped off a bit because he did lock up into that hairpin. So he's lost a bit, and I don't think he'll be able to attack yet. Oh, no, maybe not.
The end plate damage doesn't seem to be affecting Paddles too much.
No, he's coming on strong here. Coming up the pit straight, here comes Patters on the BWT. Maybe he'll look to have a go. No, maybe say it'd be safer to wait till the next straight. And he comes around. Does the switch back? And he's got the switch back done. Comes Patters onto the wee straight before the left, and he has him. Patters has got McGill. Nice wee move that was, the wee switch back, when especially no end plate. Fair play to him. Obviously Patters looking strong enough, especially with no end plate.
The gap between Ghost Rider and Trench is currently at 2.9 seconds. It's going up and going down.
Just jumped down a bit there. Maybe the softs are starting to actually like go off now this time. I don't know, I suppose it's the drivers, but you know. Patters obviously building that there gap to McGill. Is now 1.6. Patters looking comfortable here in BWT. And we see Morris Minor sitting on the steady pace here, 4 seconds behind Blitzenrig. So 4 seconds off the... Oh, he's dropped a bit there. 4.9 seconds now. He must have had a mistake there, I didn't see, but... And Blitzenrig is now not really catching Trench.
Softs must be dying out.
Yeah. Medium's starting to come to their own territory now, I think. But obviously, Ghost Rider as well, dropping pace. He was 3 seconds there not so long ago. And he's lost about 6/10 spot in a lap or so they must be dropping off in some sort of way.
Oh, he's lost it in the right-hand curb.
So he has. Ghost Rider's lost it, and Trench takes the lead with a comfortable first place with him and the mediums too. Ghost Rider rejoins. Is he in danger of anyone else? No, I think he's alright, isn't he? Yeah,
No,
he's 2 seconds off Morris.
Will he pit for mediums, is the question.
Everyone knows that their right-hander isn't the nicest on that curb, and honestly, probably he might have just touched that curb and went off.
Yeah, he touched it.
Did he?
Yeah, slightly touched it, and it just lost the front end of the car.
As we see here, the grid starting to...
Oh, he's went wide and...
Did it?
Second to last corner.
Oh, he has too.
He's staying out, he's not pitting anyway.
I'd say them tyres are overheating now, anyways.
Trench with the fastest lap, a 1:33 dead.
Obviously the mediums coming into their territory now, as we can see. But a bit of a gap forming now between the between the grid. Obviously, Ghost Rider dropping down 2 positions because of the spin, but he's now 5 seconds behind Blitzenrig, and Morris is a further almost 3 seconds behind that, and Patters with 12.5 after that, and McGill 3 after that again. So it's a fairly split out grid. Hopefully we'll have a few more battles with Blitzenrig open up and Trench soon. Obviously Blitzenrig will be pitting earlier, so he'll be maybe out before Trench whenever he gets out in the pit, but
he could go for an undercut whenever it comes.
Yeah, he'll be going for it anyways because he's in a soft spot.
Yeah.
Obviously, this here is the closest kind of battle we have here at the moment. And Ghost Rider here is dropping off slightly. Tires must be
Trench went wide, second to last corner.
Oh yeah. Does that allow Let's make to get DRS. I don't know. Where's the DRS zone in this? Activate, or the detection point?
He's got DRS.
You have DRS, boys. Trench obviously trying to cut off any substream. Have an inside line in case. But will Blitzermike be able to hop back on it in the second straight with the DRS? Not this time, no. So Blitzermike 7/10 behind Trench now. Obviously he wants to keep in within that there DRS for the, obviously keep up behind him as much as they can, because his softs are going to be going off soon, if they're not already. I see Blitzermike is locking up an awful lot now.
Yeah, that right tyre.
Yeah. Obviously on board with Blitzermike here. He's just below the 1 second for DRS. Oh, he's just over it again. Will they get it for the straight is the main question, boys.
It seems to be the second to last corner, everyone goes wide.
Yeah. I think he's went wide himself there. He's not too bad. It's 1 second though. Oh, he's into the pits. Yeah. So obviously the pits are now open for the soft runners.
See if it's a good stop for Epic.
Obviously Borthwick into the pits as well, Ghost Rider. And with Morris Mayer staying out another lap. Maybe the overcut might be done here, maybe. If Morris can chuck in a decent enough lap, he may get the overcut. And obviously the other runners onto the mediums. Oh, Blitzermike held up a wee bit by Ghost Rider. And Ghost Rider out of the pits on the mediums as well. So Patters obviously passes, he's on the medium, so he's looking to stay out for another few laps. And we have McGill race. He's a bit behind, but you never know. Oh, they're close enough to Ghost Rider here. Oh, and he just almost went into that barrier. I think he recovered it well. Onto the throttle too quickly, I think. Oh, and he's locking up. So we have an 11-second gap from Morris to Patters. So I'm not too sure how long a pit was here, but Morris might be looking to get out in front of maybe even Blitzermike. Would be nice for him. And slow him down for Trench, maybe.
All Trench has to do is build that gap to Morris.
Yeah. Obviously these boys are, you know, going to be pacing it with the new tyres, but Trench and the softs in the end will be quick. And here comes Morris into the pits. Morris coming a bit slow into the pits there. I don't know, he must have been in the wrong gear. Oh, Morris with a 5-second penalty, which will affect him quite a bit if he's going to be coming out beside the likes of the other boys there. Obviously there goes Patters. And there goes Blitzermike. Will he be out in time to go in front of Ghost Rider? Here comes Ghost Rider onto the straight here. Will Ghost Rider get him? Yeah, Ghost Rider has got him too. Ghost Rider will happily take that spot, I'd say. Trying to bring himself back up into the race here. After his spin at their turn, I do not know what it is.
The dodgy turn.
The dodgy one. I don't like it myself. Here we see Borthwick. Yeah, what's his name by the way? One nickname I nice, but see him. He looks strong. I must say. Apart from that fin, he's been doing decent. Fell off. Yeah, that there right hander there. That's dirty though. It catches everyone out. But oh, we have Morris Minor on the new tyres, closing up very quickly on McGill here. Looking to maybe do a move before the end of that, but I don't know where he'll get the space to do so, unless he wants to go side by side here.
Very good exit.
Oh!
He just needs to be patient and wait for a straight.
Yeah. Doesn't want to... Oh, and he hits the rev limiter or that there Renault or whatever it is. I don't know my Formula 2 cars. That Premier Racing, that's not, that's strange. Morse Minor may look for a inside line to the chicane. Or sorry,
Miguel
the chicane,
locks
yeah,
up.
the hairpin.
Goes down
Miguel
the inside,
locks up
Morris
and
passes.
he sees Morris on the inside and he decides to let him go, which is fair enough. Morris clearly on the new tyres. I don't know what McGill's doing actually. Oh, there he comes in the pits now. Awful slowly he does. Oh, and he lets rip. Oh, Jesus, he beats the transmission up.
Epic is catching paddles here.
Yeah.
Gap's down to 1.2 now. But paddles is on old mediums compared to Epic.
Obviously, Trench here in the golden seat because hopefully Trench is hoping now Patters will hold up Blitzermig, and so he has more of a gap to come out to whenever he comes out of the pit, or he's a less of a gap, sorry. On the softs he will be. Oh, and that's no problem from Blitzermig really. And a no contact, that's a clean one. And he's through. Blitzermig up in the P2. But obviously as well we have to take into note that Patters will also be onto the softs for the end of the race whenever he decides to pit. So he could be a danger to that there, maybe fourth place of Ghost Rider. Then again, there'll be a big gap whenever he comes out.
Paddles does have DRS, but Epic is too far in front to make a move.
Obviously, I'm assuming them mediums will be in good shape, but just I don't think they'll be obviously as good as new ones. As Blitzermig goes a bit wide there, flies past the curb cam, and up into the second sector comes. Also lock and wheel there. Wonder how we are for penalties.
I think there's only one, and it's Morris with the 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane.
Clean enough race so far then.
It looks like Miguel could get lapped soon.
Yep. Obviously, Trench coming up to the final corner here now. And McGill is... Ooh, just went a bit wide there. Coming up to the finish line here. So Trench is gaining. Obviously, Trench does have to pit. But you've sold just great pace from Trench here. Flying, but he is losing a gap to Epic here.
Yeah, it was 2 seconds there.
Yeah, it was 25 or so when I last had a wee glance. But so maybe Epic's mediums might last out. Trench's softs might not be able to. Whenever his pace runs out, maybe his pace might run out in them softs. They might wear out in them, but
whenever Trench pits, it will be close.
Yeah, it'll be close coming out. Yeah. What is it here? I didn't even think I'm looking again. But is it 25-second pit or so?
Yeah, something like that. So it will be really close. They'll come out next to each other maybe. Give us a wee battle.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. How's Ghost Rider getting on now?
Seems to be
Ghost
running
Rider,
this race so far.
Yeah, Ghost Rider, I think he's just about keeping the gap to Patters. No, he's cutting it down, isn't he? Yeah, he is, he's cutting it down.
Slowly, yeah.
Up at the 5.3 now, so hopefully for Ghost Rider he's hoping that Patters will drop back well behind him, so he gets a nice wee P3 maybe for him. Patters is doing well. I know he's to keep Ghost Rider behind him and not them 10 lap old softs or mediums, sorry. I wonder what lap they're actually pitting.
I'd say maybe 13.
Yeah, I was thinking that
14. Oh, Epic nearly loses it coming on in the last corner.
Did he?
Yeah, he swerved, nearly lost it, put it into the wall.
Oh. He's keeping the gap to Trench, and he's same. Might not have lost too much time.
No, he saved it. It was a good save.
Epic obviously pushing here to try get Trench. Not much happening here, but Ghost Rider is closing the gap a bit to Patters. It was 5 point something, wasn't it? And now it's 4.5. So he's closing the gap to Patters.
Trench has lapped McGill.
Yeah, he has lapped McGill. Obviously, Trench or Patters looking to set the fastest lap as well with the softs towards the end of the race. Maybe even a medium runner could do it if their tyres aren't too worn out.
I think the current fastest lap is a 132.5 from Epic. He set that on the mediums, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, as soon as he... Oh, there's Trench,
Oh,
132.4.
For the 12 lap old mediums on a wee hot lap he decides to set, as the gap is pretty big. But then again, I don't know if I'll be getting too confident about him, because he's 23 seconds. But is that enough for the pit for him to get out? Oh, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1.
McGill.
I believe that was that Epic? No?
No, McGill.
Oh, was it? No, I think Epic went a bit wide too. Oh yeah, McGill.
Yeah, he lost it in the straight.
Did he? No, I've seen Epic went very wide there into the final corner actually. I think he lost a good second or so. Oh, look at the gap between Ghost Rider and Patters now. Ghost Rider is gaining.
Those mediums have came to life for him.
They have. Now the man from Long Lane is looking here to redeem himself. How do you check the fastest lap?
See the gap?
Yeah.
On the Spectre menu,
fastest
lap there.
Oh,
McGill has went off again by the looks of it.
So McGill not enjoying these fresh mediums. Maybe they're a bit too cold for him. Going a bit wide there. Nah, he's not too bad there, but so obviously Ghost Rider would like to reduce their gap from 34 seconds to Trench down a bit, so he can maybe look to have a wee glance.
Trench is in the pits, so we'll soon see.
So Trench is in the pits, obviously coming on to the last corner, and Epic coming around the last corner. You're right, Gordon.
Paddles went spun, so Ghost Rider goes up into third place.
Oh, Patters lost his full wing also, but here is the moment we've been looking for. Trench comes out of the pit. I am not looking at Trench. Trench comes out of the pit and Epic's past him. So it'll be a hunt now for Trench to get back into P1. Obviously, Epic will be looking to keep this gap of... I don't even have it up on my screen here, but it's now 4 seconds, pretty much. Who got a penalty? Patters got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Speeding the pit lane.
Obviously, the new wing coming on for Patters, so Morris might have the chance to jump him. Yeah, he does indeed, and Morris gets into P4 when McGill Racing going a bit wide there. Or a bit wide, sorry. He went into the... He must have given the throttle too early again, McGill, but Patters looking here to redeem himself, of course, with a 5-second penalty, but he might be able to catch Morris, maybe, if the gap isn't too big.
Could go for fastest lap if he wanted as well, because he's on fresh sauce.
Definitely. Obviously, Trench will be looking to keep his ERS now, I believe, as he...
Is there even ERS in this?
Yeah, I don't actually know. That's what I was thinking as soon as I said that.
I don't think there is.
Oh, well. He looks to keep his fuel as he comes up on Epic, because obviously he will not want to waste it all and get past Epic and have no fuel to defend him. So, and Trench goes a bit wide. Yeah, taps that curb on the right hand side, causing him to spin a bit on the braking zone. Obviously, though, these softs probably not heated to the max yet. Just a wee lap in there now. Oh, but the gap is already down to 2.4.
I'd say Epic will have to defend at some stage.
Yeah. We're on board here with Ghost Rider, who's 9.9 off the pace, so he's lost 1 second there to Vapor. Trench himself, but maybe Ghost Rider here is in a position to pit for fastest lap. He's 20 seconds to Morris.
He could if he wanted to,
He might be
yes.
thinking of that himself. Same goes for Morris actually, with Patters behind him. If Morris can extend to Patters, or Ghost Rider can extend to Morris, maybe they might be looking for fastest lap. So there's a few laps to decide that yet, as we see Vapor Trench coming up closer to Epic here, closing the gap. Lap 15 of course, so Epic has 4 laps. Will he hang on in there though? 1.4 now, he's really catching, man.
As long as they don't, when Trench goes for a pass, they don't collide and ruin each other's races.
Yeah. Oh, big lock up there for Epic. Well, not big, he goes around the corner nicely. Oh, and he locks again in the left rear, or left front as he comes around to the last corner here. Obviously the gap will Trench be in DRS zone. Actually, no DRS range this time.
I won't.
Just outside it, 2 tenths. Oh, maybe not. 10th, if even. Oh, Trench setting the fastest lap. I don't know if he was even trying. So obviously Trench here in the golden seat here at the moment. 8 tenths on the fresh softs with fastest lap. But could this wee battle cause an upset? And maybe Ghost Rider can sweep on here, as he's a 22-second gap to Morris Minor. Might want to pit, maybe not. For 3rd place, he has at the moment. But as we see, Trench 6 tenths behind his opponent here at the moment.
Say Trench will get him on the straight. He locks up, yeah. Epic.
I might get him before on the wee straight, before the second last corner, or 3rd last corner, I suppose that is. But might get him on the dive into that. Yeah, it looks like it.
Just needs a good exit.
Good exit here, and Trench has the move sealed, and it looks to be a decent exit from Epic, so Trench might get away unscathed here. Oh, but Trench around the outside. Oh, and Epic covers that off. Let's see, Trench, decide maybe to go on the inside.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be safer to go on the straight here, Dan.
Now.
Oh, when he locks up, Dan might get him.
Epic.
Oh, and onto the straight we go here with DRS. We have Trench on board here. The gap is 2 tenths.
It's going for
and and he does a dummy. Sends it to the right hand side, and down the inside goes Trench. Does he keep it? But here comes Epic with a switchback. Does he have DRS or does he have Trench? I don't know where the zone is. Oh, and Epic has the position back here. Trench around the outside. And Epic... but is he going to get the... Epic looks to have... yeah, he has kept the possession for the moment. Has great battling from the two of the pair.
Good defending from Epic.
Yeah, good defending. Obviously, Trench as well kept it clean, so fair play to him. I like the wee dummy he sent him. That was nice.
Epic keeps locking up.
Oh, an Epic with a 3-second penalty.
3-second time penalty.
Yeah. So that's going to play in the hands of Trench.
Yeah.
As we see, a 24-second gap formed between Ghost Rider here and Morris. Ghost Rider might want to pit for softs here. Trench looks to be a bit farther back this time. Oh, but Epic with a major lock-up, and Trench might want to go on the inside of this corner. Or the outside.
He's going on the outside. Oh.
But Epic parks himself on the line. Obviously Trench going to get a better exit here because of the grip and acceleration he has from the tyres. Obviously acceleration not coming from the tyres, but more grip anyways. And Trench looks to be a bit closer this time with DRS, and he's down around the outside of Epic, and that's a straightforward move there for Trench as he's a bit closer. Not as much defending and battling this time, and Trench's DRS, so he's able to get away. But good battling from the pair on the previous lap anyways.
Epic locks up that front left again.
Oh, and Epic goes a bit wide. So obviously Epic hoping for Trench to have penalties here, but I don't think he does have any. have a quick check at the penalties here. So obviously Trench, not a single warning. Hype, or as we can see, Epic with a warning and a penalty. Ghost Rider with a warning. 5 second for Morris, which is probably already served. No, maybe not. Yeah, 5 second for Morris. And Patters with a 5 second also. And McGill has nothing as well. So obviously, Ghost Rider and Trench with no penalties. But I don't think it looks to be going to be affecting the standings unless Trench gets 2 penalties on this final lap. On board here with Trench as he comes to set the final lap of the race.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Don't know who that was there.
I think it could have been McGill. Because I didn't see. Because Patters still kept his gap on Morris. Morris has dropped a wee bit, but. Maybe Trench might go for fastest lap here in this final lap if he has enough fuel. Doesn't need ERS though because, you know, they're obviously no ERS in these cars. I don't think. Just gonna not mention ERS again because I have the clue.
Spun.
Yeah, Patters has spun. Calling McGill to unlap himself. Trench coming up here to the final sector. It's been a pretty strong run here from Trench. He's qualified first, obviously, on the softs, and been pretty dominant force all so far. Or yeah, sorry, didn't even qualify on the softs, but you know what I mean. Like he qualified first, and pretty good pace so far throughout the race. First race, I know, he's pretty dominant by him for the win for F2 for Trench. And here we see Epic taking P2 6 seconds because he had the time penalty. Obviously these two will be good few battles to see, hopefully in a few races to come. But obviously Ghost Rider taking P3, slight mistake from him, 10 seconds back, no penalties, pretty clean race for him. I think he'll be happy with that there position. Obviously brilliant start from Ghost Rider, making it up to P1. As we see Morris taking, coming up to the last corner here. Obviously, good starting race here for Morris, as I think it's his first league race. Coming back on Formula 1, he had a wee break, but he is finished in P4, which is a brilliant, good result for him. Of course, the 5 second penalty being unserved, but I don't think he has to worry because Patters is also 15 seconds behind him, but he has a 5 second penalty as well.
5 seconds as well, yes. And then McGill, a lap down.
Pretty good first race here.
Corner.
Obviously, would have liked to see Ghost Rider up battling with the top two, but pretty good result for him, nevertheless. That concludes the first race here for Formula 2 on the FPSL. Whoa. So obviously Trench on the top step here. I'm sure his team of Vapor will be happy for him and his teammate Ghost Rider, although it is pre-season, but of course, the Vapor Esports team would obviously like to see some early results. Hopefully, to proving the season ahead of them. Brilliant race from the three lads and brilliant battling.
So 25% now, isn't it?
Yeah, we short race now. So obviously on the grid, Ghost Rider starting P4 and coming up to P3. Morris Minor starting from P5 and up to P4. So obviously, good race from everyone really. McGill could have been up there a bit, but nevertheless, First race in F2, so obviously Premier Racing taking home some points. Pretty solid race.
When a full lobby happens.
Yeah,
that's it. There'll be more battles.
Yeah, more battles will be more interesting. Yeah, nevertheless, a good enough race for the opener. Are we straight on to the next race? Yeah, or is it qualifying again? Or
no, I want you.
Oh, it's just reverse grid, isn't it?
I don't even know F2.
I don't know myself now.
Well, if it's reverse grid, that means Miguel will be pole.
Miguel will be the one to take it away here at the Hungary ring once again. Drivers taking a wee breather here between rounds. Obviously, their fingers working some magic there for the first few laps of this session, but Trench, I believe, sustained a wee injury yesterday at work. He was telling me he slightly cut his finger, but nevertheless, here we go for the formation lap. Miguel forgetting to go off the grid, which he will want to do soon because he will get on the Renault. What's the Renault of Morris doing? Is it a glitch lobby?
Draper Trench spins. Or was that, unless it was lag?
I think it's a glitch lobby, to be honest. Are they going yet, or might be a restart?
Paddles is the only one.
Yeah.
On my screen it says Morris is actually turning the wheel of his car, but stuck in one place.
Good signs. That's all we can hope for. Obviously, here comes Patters completing his first lap of the race. The formation lap. He is flying through the first sector here. I believe he's about to set a purple on board here. 5th gear, 4th gear. He might have wanted to go down another wee gear there, maybe. Maybe there's a space for it, but around this curb, doesn't want to touch that curb. And as far to the left as he can go. Get as little steering as possible into the chicane. Here he comes. Try not to hit that big groove.
Morris's car has unglitched itself. He is now driving.
So Patters letting rip in the BWT, which you want to slow down because his tyres may as well come out of the freezer if these boys catch up. If they do catch up. Vapor Trench is jumping about like a madman. Morris Minor here on the formation lap, on the mediums as well. We'll have a wee look at the tyres here. I know they might not be racing, but you know, always good to have a wee look. So we have McGill on the softs, Ghost Rider on the softs, Epic, and yeah, that's it in the softs. So obviously a bit of a mixed strategy here. Ghost Rider looking to stick with Epic again, and Trench looking to do the exact same one as last time. Jesus, that there, sitting Epic's car sounds well rattly, sir. Holy Christ!
God. Sounds like it's taking flight.
That man has, I believe, got something stuck in his... I don't even know that these cars are turboed, actually. Are they not? Are they naturally aspirated or what? I don't want to say nothing.
Can I tell you?
Wait, is the race going to start? Because you know how, like, they actually came back to the grid? I wonder will it actually start?
Oh, I seen Trench actually drive and then spin unless he get reset to track. Or back to the grid. So we'll soon see now.
Oh, and here comes Mars, yeah. These guys might have just glitched out and like been forced back to the grid or something. I didn't see it. I thought it all lagged out or something, but anyways, Hungary ring. We have Patters and McGill the lead. No, there's a start. So everyone will be on freezing tyres. This is brilliant for the people who actually made a lap around. So like the Patters and that. 5 lights. And we are off here. McGill on the softs looking for a better start, but Patters, I believe, has got him. Patters has got him. Into turn 1 we go.
Well.
Yeah. Who's on the inside?
Last.
And Ghost Rider tries to repeat. And McGill a bit slow for Borthwick's liking. Oh, and obviously Trench going around the outside of McGill. McGill seems to be holding a few people back here. Ghost Rider will want to be getting up on them softs. passing the medium runners. Oh, Ghost Rider goes down the inside of McGill. Ooh. Great, sorry. So obviously here, Patter's taking a lovely start here with the mediums. Oh, and there's been a few position changes here. Has there?
Yeah.
Oh, we see Miguel on the
downside.
Down the inside, no? Did I see someone on the inside? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he locked up Miguel.
So obviously Trench hunting down Epic again. But Epic is
hunting down Paddles.
Epic is hunting down Padders. Obviously trying to get us in front of him as fast as he can because he's on the soft, so he wants to extend his gap. Because obviously if he extended his gap a bit more, last time he was only a few seconds behind Trench at the finish, so. And obviously Trench behind him now. Oh, and Patters spins. Patters has conceded the P1 also to Trench maybe. No, Trench is behind Patters, but Trench might have a run down here on Patters. And he does not. Trench did not gear up in time. He lost a lot of time there. He left the gears a bit too late. Obviously Ghost Rider hunting these two boys as well. Apologies about that, my wee brother came into the room. But Ghost Rider looks to have closed up an awful lot more to Vapor Trench since I last looked at the screen. Oh, and Trench, did he lag out there? AI, no?
No, I don't think so.
Trench lost a lot of time to Patters there. Oh, and we see a collision. And Trench and the teammates of Vapor Esports. And Morris Minor jumps up into P3. Wants a 2-second penalty, obviously, as well, for cutting that corner. But we see Ghost Rider and Vapor Trench losing it massively, so it's a comeback drive for them both here. Especially for Ghost Riders, he'd want to be well up in time because of his soft runners. Personally, I believe. But we see Patters here on the back of Epic 910s. No, he's dropped a wee bit down also.
The DRS should be activated now. Once they cross the line.
Obviously only a shorter race here, so. But I believe that's cost Trench and Ghost Rider the race. Race win definitely, but maybe the podium.
Something happens at the front.
Unless a safety car or something comes out to hurt the soft runners and hurt the medium runners and the top runners also. So obviously very interesting 3 laps we have so far. Top 3 as it stands, I know it's provisional, is Epic, Patters and Morris. Patters is hunting down Epic at the moment. Patters looking for that win, but also Epic looking to redeem himself for the last race. Well, to get up on Trench again, pretty much.
Trench is catching McGill.
Yeah, Trench coming up on McGill. Obviously, Trench has proved he has decent pace in these F2 cars. Obviously, yeah, this is his track. He loves this track. Looking to come back. I wonder what the gap is to the leader here for him at the moment. The gap to the leader, 11 seconds. But obviously, he will be on the softs towards the end. Will he catch himself? The last thing he wants is McGill to. McGill was slightly short in that third track. Last thing he wants is McGill to hold himself up.
Should get McGill on the straight. McGill locks up in the last corner.
Obviously Trench here with DRS and he goes down to the right and it's a pretty easy move for Trench. Setting the fastest lap of the race also. Oh, with Trench, has he got the move done? Yeah, he has. Trench now has Morris Minor in front of him. 1.5 is to Morris.
Epic has extended the gap at the front to 4 seconds, but it does get a 2-second penalty.
Yeah, that could help out Trench too. So Ghost Rider is a further 17 seconds behind or 5 obviously off Trench, his teammate, who he tapped coming into the chicane here where we are seeing Patters. But 17 seconds behind it. Oh, and there's yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, and that's McGill. McGill has hit the wall, I believe. Has he any damage? Look here, coming into the chicane.
End plate.
Oh, and he's
McGill
an
has
empty
lost
gone. And
the right end plate.
he's went again. And he lights his rears up. Them tyres will not be
Trench
feeling
on
any good.
Morris.
Oh, Trench down the inside of
touch.
Morris. It touched, but Morris has a better line, I believe, coming into the corner, but he gives him it.
Backs out, yeah.
Obviously, Trench doesn't want to. He wants to keep his, or he wants to lose as little time as possible coming up to these laps for heel pit. Wait, do they pit?
No, they don't.
I was gonna say, what, these boys staying out. It's not 5 out of 7. I thought the pit. I thought it was like a 25% in the other one where you have to pit. Oh, that makes sense. Never mind. Sorry, all spectators out there new to this F2 kind of stuff. But
good comeback drive from Trench so far.
Yeah.
After that spin.
So obviously we look at penalties here because I noticed a few of them. So Epic has a 2-second, Patters nothing, Trench nothing, Morris is 4 seconds. Ghost Rider 3 warnings and McGill's warning. So Ghost Rider needs to stick in that gap of 4 seconds to Morris to keep his 4th place if he wants it.
Epic just cruising in first place with a 5-second gap to Paddles.
Obviously, Paddles not being threatened by Trench yet. 6 seconds behind. 6.6 is the gap. Trench is ripping with these mediums, so with a fast lap with a 1:30.8. Trench is hunting for this here 2nd place here, hoping Pattern may make a wee mistake. You never know.
He has spun a couple times.
Yeah.
The last race, so it could happen.
Anything could happen as we see Ghost Rider here 2.6%. Morris maybe looking for a last lap battle. This Ghost Rider again has some good pace, but sadly enough for him. Obviously with the collision with Trench, I think he just braked a bit too late coming into that chicane, and he tapped Trench ever so slightly, but just took him around. After the gap now to Ghost Rider to Morris is 1.5, so Ghost Rider's good pace still on these 5-lap old mediums in the Carolyn.
Good wee pint.
Hey?
What? I'd say Ghost Rider could go for a move on the last lap.
Yeah. Ghost Rider, the gap now is what, 0.7? Yeah, I was going to say that. So DRS here on the next straight.
Yes.
So if he keeps this clean, he might be within a chance of having a go on the next straight, I'd say. Unless he gets a very good launch here, which he seems to have done on Morrison, a bit far back, but is it? We'll see here now as we see Barthwick. And is he going to go for the dive bomb? He is going for the dive bomb. Daniel Ricciardo, and a slight collision, but does Barthwick have DRS as we come around? And he's got him. He has got Morris. What a move. Dive bomb out of the blue. I don't know if there's any contact or not, I did not see it, but obviously Morris being a good sport, does he give him a bit of room there and let the faster driver through. And Ghost Rider with that 1 second gap already. And flying on them soft. Vapor Trench within 3.9 seconds of Patters here. Taking a bit of a wide line there, Trench does. Get as much much speed as possible going through them corners. Anyways,
coming up to the
obviously,
last corner now.
yeah, Epic come up to the last corner. He wanted that one to show Trench what he's got. Coming up around the last curve here now, up to the finish line, and that's Epic. What's the race win? The second one, obviously going to him. Patters into P2. Trench, does he have any penalties? Will he go up? But Trench with a P3, obviously a great comeback by Trench to make it to P3. Ghost Rider, the man taking him out, maybe a penalty for him, I do not know. But then again, it's pre-season, so I doubt it matters. But I know it's a happy P4 and a P5 for Morris. Overall, good results for everyone, good pace. And I'm sure Epic will be happy for his win. Anyways, good few battles to come in the season, I believe, hopefully. It's a pity we didn't see Trench using his pace to battle a top two, but
I'd say Trench will take a podium still though.
I'd say Trench will happy taking podium after being did a full 180, as they say. But obviously, decent races here for the pre-season. I say the boys will be happy with their podium finishes here.
Good practice anyway.
Yep.
Trench got fastest lap as well.
Yep, Trench again with the fastest lap of the race by a full 4/10, I believe. Him on the mediums showing really good pace in that there Hungary ring. But good result anyways. So obviously Trench getting 4 points for the fastest lap and for the qualifying. And then the race win, so it's 25, and the third place, so 10, so he's taking 43 points home to Premier Racing. And Epic not too far behind him. Not far at all. But them qualifying and fastest lap points proving to maybe important in the season to come. Obviously, Ghost Rider, I believe he has good pace, and hopefully he'll be a contender too, as well as Patters. And I'd say it'll be a tight season, I suppose. Calling it
Be
here.
a good season to watch.
It'll be a good season, especially if there's other drivers that may contend. But anyway, guys, I believe it is time to sign off here. Thanks for joining us. If you are joined with us, if there's anyone out there at all. But obviously, this is the first time for me and Gordon, so we'll be improving, hopefully, in time to come. But and obviously a good eye-opener of what's coming for the opening season of FPSL F2. Well, I'd like to say thank you to all the viewers anyways, and the best of luck from me and Gordon here. Gordon may want to sign off himself, I do not know.
Nah, that'll do it. That's plenty.
See you later, everyone.